put the fence around there, all the way around, put a gate across here, and then I'm gonna cut off all the posts even. All right, today we're gonna start staying these posts. All right, this is a traditional cherry from Verifane. Let me see how it looks when we're done. I'm gonna try to cut these posts off. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut them and then I'll just use the saws all the rest of the way. The reason you cut an angle on it is to keep the rain and stuff running off instead of trying to soak into the grain of the wood. Time for the sawzall. I need to go get a new battery. How's it going? Are you getting it?
Yeah. I kind of got some on my hand.
Yeah, you'll get it on you. Just keep brushing lightly. You're doing a good job.
It's really hard to don't get over on your arm and your hair.
It stains everything it gets on. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. We're getting there. All right, here's our finished product. All these posts are stained. I got my hoe and dug a little trench around the whole way. That way my fence will stay an inch or so underground. But I think it's finally fence time. All right, so like I said, this is my first time doing this. All right, we're gonna start with that. Try to make sure this is even the whole way. All right, so I stapled it there. I'm gonna string it out. It should reach to all the way there, and then I can tack it off on that one and do one the whole way along that side. And then I can make one here for my gate. Take this roll and just unroll it around the post. So it actually strung right across. I pulled it all down to the bottom and I tightened the tension up on it. And I put a fiberglass, one of these rods, down through it. And I used some ratchet straps to this pole. And just to snug it up, I don't have it like crazy tight, but it actually turns out really nice. So I'm gonna go through and go ahead and staple all those. Once I get done stapling that one, I'll probably wrap it around that side and we'll start this end and go around this way. And I just got the regular, fence staples. I'll be able to backfill the dirt in like that, up against it. I also bought the fence support wire. And I was going to string it around the top, but it would just stop, I guess, that flopping, like I said. And then once I put dirt here down at the bottom, I think it'll be pretty good. All right, once again, we're running out of daylight. Is this the third? I think it's the third day. Starting to lose track. But we got all the sides finished here. I'm going to try and do my fence for the gate. So I need to unroll the other one. I'm going to staple it there, bring it over there. I tacked on my other one right here, my new piece. I'm not sure if I like, for now I just wrapped the end of the wires and hooked up to it. I got a gap at the bottom there, so I'm going to need to backfill some more dirt, but I need to till up the rest of this because you see my previous fence. So my garden got a little bit bigger. I should be able to bring enough out front here to close this gap, but I have the support wire here yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and install that tomorrow maybe. I have enough. I wanted to do one across the bottom and the top, and that would really stiffen this gate up. So I think I have like $350 in the whole thing. Alright, I'm going to call that done mostly. I got to put my support wire in around the top, but I won't bore you with that. It's just stringing it through and staple it around the top, and that just helps keep it from being flimsy. But anyway, so yeah, we cleaned it all up, got rid of this old fence, so it's ready for planting on this side now. And we got our fence cleaned up. But yeah, I'm happy with that. We got a lot more garden space now than that shorter fence. It was always falling over. My dog would just kick it over. The chickens would fly into it because it's not tall enough. Got the bigger squares up here, but finer down here, and that keeps the rabbits out. And yeah, this should last a long time. We cut the post on an angle, and it's also stained. They're treated lumber, but if anybody nowadays knows the treated lumber's garbage, it doesn't last. So I like to stain it, and that helps repel the water and seal the wood better, and hopefully we'll see how long they last. We leveled this out, and now it's blocking that so they can't get in underneath. Because I finally got my setup, and then like I said, I want to try to do irrigation. So the plastic and stuff might actually work really nice. I could probably poke the spikes right down the line in the middle on all that, and then just turn on my irrigation, and it would soak the dirt and it won't evaporate because the plastic will help hold it in, and it should keep the weeds away. So it's a win-win, I think. So we'll see how it works this year. This is the support wire, and I don't really have any idea if I'm doing it right, but this is how I'm doing it. I'm feeding it through the whole way and weaving it in between the fence. I'm going to bring it back around, and I'm going to hook it to this. That way it has more strength. Alright, this is how I did the support wire. I ran it all the way around, and I kind of did like a twisty tie thing here, but I got some things here from what I had for a dog kennel, like the little crimps for the cages. And I'm going to use that to try to crimp the wire to the top of the fence. That way it doesn't like sag down. And then I use my ratchet strap here to this post to put some tension on it. And then I already put a staple on each post to help hold it up. But yeah, I'm going to crimp it up to the top. That way it holds it up nice to the top. But yeah, it definitely helps. So we're going to do that now. I'm going to show you how I've been crimping these. I've just been going like every 4. Pinch the wire together, you stick that over like that, and these are the crimpers it comes with. I crimp the middle first, and then the end ones.
Dad, there's one.
There you go, it crimps it.
Dad, what is this?
Are they coming to check us out?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go, the finished product. I'm happy the way this turned out. And my little helpers did a good job, didn't you? Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.